You'll probably be logged on by then.
That is true. Right, so I'm going to pick up from where we were last week. I didn't manage to get all the soldiers' turns done before the incident occurred. So we will start where we were up to, which is soldier 21. I did double
Yeah.
check this.
Mine isn't fully loaded yet, so
Yeah, mine's not fully loaded either.
I got about half a page.
Same. You've got no characters.
Okay, so it's disadvantage. That is a miss. Next one. He will do the same. Ranged weapon. We know that they're not very good at hitting. Don't. Oh, never mind. I forgot to put disadvantage. Da, 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 da. That is a miss. Got 23. Do we think there's a pattern with this? Do we think one guard, just one, might hit?
They're not very good, are they?
Well, it's because they're too far away and they know that if they go into the box thing, they're going to get incinerated. So it's better for them to... What's that?
Hit. It hit one.
They did. They hit. Right. Okay, so it's hit die. So first of all, let's do the piercing damage. Ooh.
Partially resisted.
And let's do the Constitution saving. Actually, no, they won't need to do the Constitution saving throw with it. Oh no, they do. Right, will you let me drop it? Success, he's fine. Right, next one. Why did you not work? Miss. Where's that one? Ooh. You, mister, are gonna go after... actually, you will use your short sword, won't you? Against the Duke. Miss! I think there's a theme. Where's that one? You, though, are gonna attack the big cheese. Ooh, it hits.
Oh, it's hit Jimmy.
Yep.
The crossbow.
Oh, I need to do the damage on the dino, though. Right, this is very hard to hit the dino. So,
right. The dino's only got an AC of 13, so it would have hit anyway.
2. And let's have a look at the Constitution saving throw. Failed! But it has...
It's already sickened.
That's fine. Right, next one. Nothing. Ooh, you are gonna... 5, 10. Bit closer, come on. There we go. And you will do disadvantage at next one. Disadvantage against you. Oh, nat 1. Nasty. Where was that one again? That one should have. Right, you. We'll do. You're gonna go after the big dinosaur as well, because big dinosaur is scary. Even if it's piloted by Jimmy. Hits! How's he looking, Jim?
Got a lot of HP still.
Still got a lot. Okay. T-Rex Jimmy's still holding on. Right, you are going to start coming in. 5, 10, 15. And you will do... I sure hope that no one has any magic that hits things in a straight line. Ooh, nat 1. Auto miss. Next one. Come on. Right, next one. Right. Lord Eldracus. I believe he had actually had his turn, but for some reason it's put it. Actually, no. That was his last turn. He did the desk, didn't he? Oh, looks like I'm seeing what he can do. It should automatically be used on him. It's a bit far away, isn't he? $120. It is just a cantrip, so within range. Right, we'll do a cantrip of that. So let's have a look. We'll move him 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There. Let's see how far away you are. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Easily. Right. So let's... That is a hit. And we'll do the wonderful damage on that in Sealy Guard. Status is heavy, so still up, but it's been a hit. Next is Prince Rev. I believe he's piloted by you, Jordie.
He is, I've just got hold of him. Where do I find the map?
If you click on one of the tokens, it should bring you there. Or let me.
Nope.
That doesn't work,
Mine's my page hasn't fully loaded yet.
hasn't it?
I had to fully shut down the game, re-update it, and then upload it again for it to work.
Right, I've clicked share, so it should. Has it taken you off, Jim?
Oh, yeah, it's doing something now.
Yeah, so it should be sharing
What's
with
spinning
both.
around a circle?
Okay. Yeah, you're
I
fine,
think
Jim.
it's just doing its thing.
Jim's.
I've got it.
Have you got it?
Oh yeah, I can see it. It's popping up. It's still black at the minute. It's there.
Cool, where's my Rev?
Sorry?
I'm getting the right sheet up. Right, Rev. I'm all there. I can see the map. We're good.
You what? Are you okay to pilot him, or do you want me to? Sorry.
No, I've got him on the map. We're good.
You got it. Cool.
No,
Go ahead. He is. If you move 10 squares, you can hit this thing. Because it's diagonal, that one.
yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, no. 2 seconds being slow.
Does it feel as slow, or does it feel a bit quicker this week?
The map moves quicker.
Yeah.
The map moves pretty slow getting around to the thingy. 1 second, to check that is. We'll go close enough. I think we'll go with a dagger.
Okay.
Attack. 2. Oh, not good dagger.
Miss.
Miss.
Oh, no, you don't do... So...
Yeah, sorry. I let go of it off the map, so I didn't think it did anything. Sorry.
It's okay. Next. I believe he gets 2 hits at level 12, Jim.
What class?
Barb.
Yes.
So if you'd like to do your second hit.
17.
That is a hit. Drop your damage.
Bobby.
Partially resisted, so... Wait, who did you drop the damage
You
on?
attacked him. You dropped damage on yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Right, it's okay. I will...
Sorry.
So how much damage was that? That's 11. I will put it on... Which number is it? Guard 16.
16, yeah, sorry.
Okay. Ooh, he had 9 hit points left.
Woohoo!
So you've dropped him. That was guard 16, so... So he is gone. There we go. Play. Hey, and that's Rev's turn. Next is Duke Squall, who has been liberated by Taggo. No, he doesn't have any of those, so he can't do any of that. He can, however, do a second wind to heal himself a bit. So he will do his second wind. That's that gone. And what else is he gonna do? Ten, 15. He's going to move to there, and that's going to be his turn. And that's back to the top of the round with our favourite mischievous little goblin. Taggo! I mean, who doesn't love Taggo? He's just so cute and innocent. Now he can't go through that because that'll injure him. So the only thing he can do is that one's open. 5, 10, 15. He's going to move to there. He's going to try and... actually, he's got the key, doesn't he? Because of last time. So he can unlock that door. Taggo says hello! 5. Actually, no, he'll go from back there. And he is, because that was his object on interaction to open the door, so he's still got his hits. So let's let Taggo do some hitting. Now, how far away do you have to be? Right, so it will be at disadvantage. Let's see if Taggo can hit these things. Hit 1. Auto miss. Try again. Hit. Let's do his damage. Heavy, and because it's a Taggo special dart, we will do a Constitution saving throw. That person fails, so we drop Taggo's effect on them. They are stunned, and then Taggo is going to use another key point to do a flurry of Taggo. And we'll do... is it another 1 hit he gets to do, or 2, with his martial weapon? Jim?
How many attacks has he made this turn?
2 so far.
Then none, because they have to be unarmed strikes for flurry of blows.
Does it? Okay. I thought it can be your martial weapon. Not for flurry. Okay, never mind. That is Taggo's turn. So next is Lady Zalosha. So, now there's a problem. If she keeps up, if she doesn't remove Avard's black tentacles, that means no one can get any further to get the other prisoners out. But then there is these nasty pasties. Does she have any spells that don't need Constitution? I'm sorry, that wouldn't break. 60 feet. Trying to decide what she could do. And one action. How close? 60 feet, so she needs to get 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. So she needs to be... She's going to move to there, and then she's going to cast commands on one of those guys to walk forward. Make it you. To walk forward, and if they walk forward, they're going to come into the black tentacles. Mwahaha. Be one of those. Actually, that's the wrong one. It's going to be that one. Nat 1 failure. Yes. So that means put him to there, and that means he's going to have the tentacles. Apparently you're a prawn. And then, so where's the Vad's tentacles? Failure. So damage is... Oh, he's still up.
Just.
But that was a very good turn for her. She's able to get one of them in there. So next is... Marla can't do anything. What's she gonna do? Because she knows you're next to her, she's gonna go, Tharion, do you trust me?
Implicitly.
She's gonna smile, and so rules of dimension door is... Why does it say it does force damage? It's weird. 500 feet, and you can bring someone with you. Cool. Right. Why isn't it not letting me move Tharion? There we go. Right. You're gonna move to there. The sight she sees brings her to tears, as you can see what she can now see. As Tharion, she sees her best friend, his younger self, dead but suspended as his younger self, so she comes to the realization that he's been dead for an awful long time and being kept here as a trophy by someone that's absolutely horrible. And although she can't see you at the minute because you have normal invisibility on you and she's got greater invisibility, so you can't see her, she just leans her head and what she can feel is your shoulder as tears stream down her face.
I am sorry.
We'll make him sorry.
Yes, we will.
Promise me you won't do something stupid. Make this promise to me that I won't lose you too.
We both know that I can't.
And that is her turn. That was a 4th level she burned there. Next, Vicky. It is Duke Aspen Moss.
Ew. Right.
If some of your counters are now closer to the objective, I do apologise. It is because when I was rebuilding the map, I could not remember where things were, so I just moved them. I think it's a little bit down from him is where the door is.
Yeah, I've just loaded this character sheet, but it's going a little bit slow at the moment.
Yeah, it's just just beneath him is where the door is.
Yeah, I can see it there, yeah.
And there's about 8 guards. There's one not too far from him, but you could make it in. Let's have a look.
Yeah, you can definitely get there.
5, yeah. 5, 10, 15. It would only take him 15, actually. The door's diagonally. Yeah. If you need me to move him, I will gladly move him for you.
Is it number 47?
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking at.
I don't think it's going to let me put him through the door. He's stuck in the doorway.
It shouldn't be now. Give it a couple of seconds. There you go. It should be in front of 47.
Yeah, just moved.
There we go.
There we go.
As if by magic.
Okay, what can I do in?
Hit him.
Yeah. So I can hit him with the quarterstaff.
You can by all means. Miss.
I missed. How did I
Go
miss from there?
Go again. Let's just say he dodged. Hit.
Yeah.
Roll your damage. If you want, you can put in a stunning strike in there as well for, see if you'll be able to stun him.
Heavy. That'll do.
That'll do. Okay. So then we move on to Lord Tharion Windgrace.
Okay, so from where I am, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15. Oh my goodness. It's not as bad, but it's still pretty bad. 15, 20, 25, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And I see nothing. Apart from there is a soul guard off in the distance. So now I'll move another dash action, so it's another 5. And I can see down this level, and it doesn't look like there's any guards in the corridor at all.
How much did you move? Only 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you going to move a bit further?
10.
As you move the extra 5 from behind that barrel, you hear a cackling. Oh no, he can't see you actually because you're still invisible. Never mind.
Correct. So I should be able to see anything that's going on here.
You hear a minor disagreement. Zorvius, my old friend, please assist us with this, for my mother has always been so generous to you. We will assist you once, but know this, you are bound to us for longer than that. That is what you hear.
But I can see nothing.
You should be able. Actually, no, you can't see in the dark, can you? Oh no,
I've
you
got
can.
dark vision, yeah?
You can actually. So I'm gonna have to put them on there for you to see. Now, I'm very sorry, Jim. Do-do-do-do. I have to go through the combat tracker.
Mm-hmm.
Should be the last one. So you should be able to see. You should be able to see 7.
I can see a column of 2, a column of 3, and a column of 4.
Yep, that's right.
So that's a total of 9.
Sorry, I do apologise. I forgot the other 2. But yes, you should be able to see 9.
Cool. So I can see them.
You can see them.
So that's 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. As I step into here, still fully invisible, but having successfully spotted Vitorin.
Mm-hmm.
And I have the telepathic bond.
Yep.
So I will relay the coordinates to those of us in the know.
And I will tell you that you know down the corridor of where Vitorin is, that is level 3.
Yes. So I relayed on the telepathic bond Vitorin and Tieflings spotted at level 3. Past the canteen. Prepare accordingly.
Who would like to see the tieflings?
What are tieflings?
Jim, describe
Tief-
tieflings.
A tiefling is born when a mortal is born with fiendish influence in their blood, be it from a devil or a demon, from a pact or from direct mating. They can and often do give birth to what effectively look just like humanoid devils. Ordinarily, these are somewhat persecuted in society because you can tell that someone in their family has had, some form of relationship with the unholy, effectively. Hope that explains.
The little devils.
They're not little, they're full person-sized. A tiefling themselves doesn't necessarily have to be evil or anything like that, but sometimes choices and, persecution can make them so.
Yeah.
And also, because you're now in that part of the... Under there? No, it must be under Fae images. There it is. You are now at level 3. But there, if you click on the prison section of the server, you can see all 5 tieflings and level 3 and what it looks like. So there is your tieflings. And who's with the tieflings, Jim, if you'd be so kind to tell who else he spots?
There was a few. There was Beverly, Vitorin, the two who we had in prison, but one of them's got the glamour off now. Those are the ones that spring out to me immediately. One of them was Saloche's brother.
The other is Tamar.
That's it, yeah, that's it, the goon.
So that is who you see. And in that room where you currently are, how many guards can you see?
In this room,
Mhm.
I see 8. And a further one ahead.
Only 8. You should see 9.
I see 4 within the confines of the room, and I see 8 within the confines of the room, and a further one looking like he's passed through a doorway up at the top.
Okay. I'm guessing that was your turn.
Yes, I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action at this point. Oh,
Hello.
Hello. Jim, now that Trev's here, would you like to relay who you saw? Just so that Trev's
all of
character-
the baddies are in level 3, Trev.
Oh,
All of the baddies, and
all of the baddies.
and they have some tiefling baddies too.
Oh,
which,
I
Both
see.
senses of the word.
which includes Vitorin, Tamar, Lady Saloche's brother, and Vicky's favourite, Lady Beverly.
Oh.
Yes.
I've shared an image of the 5 tieflings with them and what level 3 looks like after Tharion Windgrace was teleported closer so that he could have a sneak.
Okay.
So, for those of whom have dimensioned all the rest of it, I called out the rough coordinates. So, yes.
Well, you not fully because there's only 2 people in your party who can hear you through the telepathic bond. The
Sure,
other, actually,
but
yeah.
one of them is Farida-Fay.
Yes.
And Farida-Fay has dimension doored people around. And
Yeah.
who's to say King Kogo won't go? King Kogo won't a go-go.
Oh gosh.
You can only do that after you wake me up.
I mean, you've logged on, so you must have done that by now.
Wake me up before you go.
Spin Victorian around like a yo-yo. Just have this image now of Kogo fucking dribbling him like a basketball out of the prison.
Oh my god, I'd love to do that.
Well, just dribble him out like a basketball, just bounce him off the ground, back into your hand.
Oh god.
Lady Beverly does not hear you walk around. She thinks she heard something in the distance, but she's not going to do anything. Because she knows she's there at the grace of Vitorin.
Ow.
Lord Cedarwood, this is you, as Vicky is attacked by a guinea pig.
No, it was Steve kicking me up the bum.
Steve! I will have words.
Okay. Well, I'm still loading stuff in at the minute. So I haven't got a map. I can't select my characters yet or anything like that yet. But it's coming.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask as you're loading in?
Nope. There's nothing. There's nothing until I can physically see what's happening. Everything that that yous have done, like Jim's side of things, Tharion's side of things, has absolutely nothing to do with like my side of things. So no, when I get there, no problem. I will jump in.
Because you weren't there, I did pilot Kazada Slaughter. I did not get rid of the tentacles. What she did do is command one of the baddies to walk into the tentacles, and he got damaged.
Cool.
So there you go. Has to be in a 30-foot. I will wait for you to load in to decide what you want to do with Cedar. So it looks like you're not far off now.
I'm not far off now. Everything is just populating. It'll just take a little bit of time. There's the icons. There's the images.
However,
there's the tokens.
Vicky, I will do this because of what you did in the last session with King Kogo with the bath. I'm going to give him inspiration because I thought that was an awesome thing that you did. So he now has inspiration so he can re-roll if he needs to.
Cool. Yeah, that was a pretty good move, that.
Yeah, and because of that happening, it's why I got that drink that we had last night, Vicky, the one that's called Bird Bath, which was basically you drank a cocktail out of a bath. It sounds weird.
With bubble bath in it.
With bubble bath in it, and it had rubber duckies at the side. It sounds really weird, but it was an experience I won't repeat.
It tasted very weird as well.
Yeah.
What to say. It was kind of like drinking the soap out your bathwater.
It wasn't that soapy, it was just really, really weird.
Just fun though.
It was. For context, for those who want to see it, that's what it looks like.
I saw it last night. Was it like texturally weird? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Do you think it could be like the bubbles? Because the bubbles normally are made with like egg whites.
So it said it was rosé bubble bath.
Where the hell do you go drinking?
It's called the Nut Hatch. It's called the Nut Hatch in Middlesbrough, and you have to book in. You can't just walk off the street. They were turning people away.
Yes, it keeps the poors out.
Shush you. You love the place as well, Jim. Joplin goes there as well. His favourite one is the one that him and Jordie told me to try, which you open a treasure chest and smoke billows out to reveal a whiskey tumbler with golden liquid and a scroll with dark chocolate coated cherries next to it. Well, sorry, the dark chocolate cherries are inside the scroll, but it's very fancy.
Oh, okay.
I like it. And it's 2 for £18 of those ones. Not for the bird bath, though. I think it was just under £11, but yeah. Right, so Trev, when you're ready.
It's still catching up. Right, where I can't move the map or anything like that quite yet.
Okay.
What was the one with the candy Fae Shona?
That's called Fun at the Fair. It's one of Vicky's favourites, which is on the 2 for £18 deal.
There's the only picture I can find. I know that Helen shared a video of it opening, but I can't find the video. Must have been a story. That's the picture of the treasure chest there.
Yeah.
That bird glass always looks really awkward.
got some pictures of it yesterday. Yeah. Wait, is that my picture?
No, they're from, unless it was tagged in,
Yeah, that's my picture.
I'll be just, yeah. It is whatever I saw this morning.
Cool. Right. Trev, let us know when you're ready.
You
think you're in?
We're nearly there. We think we're there. Right, okay. So I can scroll down the character sheet now, so that's a plus.
Yes. It does seem to be quicker this week. Thank you very much for Turbo.
Good. I'm pleased. 5, 10, 15, 20. Let me double check.
He only needs a 30 range if you're looking at Thorn Whip.
Nope, I'm looking at his actual whip. It does have reach. So he's going to move to there and use his actual whip.
And I already said, I really hope that no one has spells that hit things in a straight line.
Well, you're out of luck with this guy, because he ain't.
I know.
Right, here we go. Whip to the face.
Ooh.
Or not.
Miss. Does he have enough to move back?
Yes, he can move back to there.
There we go.
Right. That's Lord Cedar.
Vicky. It's your big punchy guy. It's Kogo's turn. Yes.
Where is he? Oh, there he is. So, when there's loads of them.
There is.
Maybe. I don't even need to move. I could just hit them all.
Go ahead. Now, with him being a barbarian 20, how many hits does he get, gentlemen?
2.
2.
It's only fighters that get more than 2.
There we go.
Well, more than 1. But barbarians get 2.
So, Vicky, go ahead. Attack.
Okay. How do I just put him in rage again? Do I just press on the side bit?
He's already got rage on him. It doesn't come off it, so you're fine.
Oh, right, okay.
His is unrelenting, so it doesn't turn off unless he decides. So it's fine. So if you want to move down to the first one and make your first attack and start pasting these guys.
I'll just move it to this one on this side.
Yep.
It stopped.
Well, you can hit them both from there, so go ahead. Attack the first one. Hits.
Yeah.
Drop damage. One down.
That was easy, wasn't it?
It's so easy for him. He's just like, boop. Hit. Roll your damage.
Did that work? No.
It did. Another one bites the dust. And he
Even show up on my side. Oh, there it is. It's just popped up.
So he only moved, what was it, 5? So he can actually move in range of the next 2 if you want to. Ready for next turn?
Yeah, definitely. Move them across to here.
Yep.
Like in between them.
Mhm. And that is Taggo.
Yeah, it's definitely going a lot quicker. Like
It definitely is.
not stopping, is it? It's not like
Nope.
like getting stuff.
And Jordie, you have Asta.
Yep.
I think it's interesting that we've got a Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah. The purple lines, can I move past them or not then?
If you move into the purple lines, they will get hit with the tentacles, and unless they pass a dexterity saving throw of 17, I believe it is, they would have to get 17 or higher or be hit.
Dexterity isn't wrong with this one.
So let's have a look at Asta's dex.
Sologia can just stop concentrating on it at any time, and it'll go down.
However, if they cross into it, they'll get hit in it.
Yeah.
So it.
I don't even have a map glitch. In the moment, it appears that the cell that Taggo just opened has a possible path through, or is that a wall that I just can't see?
If you're looking above where you can see a fairy. That door's been opened by Taggo.
Yes, on the same in the cell though, there's like a small gap of light going through the cell next door. Is that a wall there, or is that?
That is a wall. Please ignore it, because it's supposed to show that. I don't know why it put it in. They are cells, so please do ignore it. It is just.
There's little metal doors between the machines. That's probably why. It's just the light getting through. So, she got ready to put some time. She going to get back. Questions. Great. He's going to go into. So it's 1, 2, 3. Follow the cell. It's just being slow.
He does have Moonbeam.
Which is?
Have a read of what Moonbeam does. It is something that could potentially be quite strong and hit a few of them. Or would it only, actually, it would only hit one of them, wouldn't it? But if the others walk into it, they'll be harmed.
Technically it's a 10-foot radius, I think that it is.
Yeah.
So
yes.
You could put it at the intersection of 4 squares, and it could get 4 of them.
Mm-hmm. But to do that, would I need to move myself where I didn't get hit?
Where are you now?
I'm under Taggo.
You're Taggo.
Why have you moved him under Taggo? You wouldn't be able to share the same space as Taggo. If you go for the one down, you could be there.
Okay, well, I'll try that. Let's move him. He's not moving.
Hey, give me a second. I'll move Taggo.
Sorry.
There you go.
Push the down arrow on your keyboard.
There you go. You can see you now.
Much saying, right. So,
if you want
to try and pass anyone, do I need to go down and around Taggo then and underneath him?
It's 120 feet range, so you can still hit 4 squares.
Yeah, but we do it from now. Will I hurt anyone?
So just leave him there. Just say that Taggo was 1 square down.
No. Okay. What I'm saying is, if it's an attack that's a radius of, will it not hurt people around me?
No, because it's not centered on you. So you choose where it goes. So
Yeah.
basically, what you could do is you could put it like in the middle of them,
Right. Okay.
and then it would affect 4 of them. So you've got all the way up to 120 feet away for it to affect 10 foot.
Okay. So
Well, it's a 5-foot radius, yeah. So so it's 10 foot wide.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 25, 40.
So that you can easily hit 4 of them there.
Yeah. So yeah, so I do.
So you get
Moonbeam.
like them 4 or the first 3 or whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Choice is
gonna.
yours.
Yeah. Takes me really slow for 2 seconds. Just. There we go. So. These are fine. How do I target it then? Do I just drop the dice where I wanted to go?
If you, Trev, is this right? If you is it right click 4 of them and then drop it, then it'll hit all 4?
No, you've got to target them. So if you hold down Control,
that was it.
Yeah.
Control.
And then just click on the 4 that you are wanting, and then what it'll do, it'll automatically target them. So 1, 2, 3. Right. Okay. Then you just click the dice to cast the spell. In the spell description.
Yeah.
And then it'll affect all of them all at the same time, and it'll roll everything simultaneously.
Don't click them both back on. Sorry, click the 4 of them back on. Yeah. The ones that you're wanting. So.
There you go. All right, and then you click your dice.
Where are you seeing these things touch? Because I can't.
So, on under Moonbeam.
Okay.
Right, so go to Moonbeam, which is on level 2. Click the magnifying glass next to it, and click where it says save, and it's got a shape next to it. Click that shape, and then drop it on the left-hand side. There we go. And then if you want to then click where it says damage and drop the damage. So quite a few of them are wounded. There you go. And because you would keep that happens on their turns as well, doesn't it? At the beginning of their turn, it hits them again.
It depends on the spell description. Give me 1 second, I'll tell you.
On each of
your turns after you cast the spell, you've got to use an action to move it.
When
the creature enters the spell for the first time or starts its
the turn. Yeah, so at the beginning of their turns, they'll have to make the roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Right. So that is Asta's turn. And now it's Prince Poa, who also has a Moonbeam active, but he's only done it as a 5-foot cube, not a 10-foot gem.
Yeah, it's just because we were having issues with the whole circular thing. So I'll reattempt it because
you can move it.
Move 5, 10, 15, 20 to there. And he can see a good spot for it. Which would be, let's see, can I move that? It's actually not going to allow me, I don't think. But it is also doing the go slow thing.
Where do you want me to move it?
Between the 2 guards on the bottom. See if we can free go up to do some better beatings.
About there?
Yeah, that's perfect. So it'll be those 2, which means I now get to toast them.
Go ahead and toast them.
Okay. Target those two. Moonbeam save. Moonbeam microwave. Only 8. Pity.
Still good damage.
Yeah. But it is his action, I believe, to move it. Is it?
Bonus action, isn't it?
No, it's his full action, so nothing to do there. No bonus. He'll simply move further up next to the T-Rex, and that will be Poa's turn.
Okay. Right, next, Princess Arena. Now, unfortunately for Arena, there is... Actually, that was unlocked by Taggo. Why is that relocked? Yeah, that was unlocked by Taggo. So there's no cells left to unlock. So what do you want to do, Princess Arena?
So those unlock, that was her main goal.
Yes, and she can't go to unlock something because of those tentacles currently, or guards, really, unless you can teleport into one of the cells and unlock it from the inside. Which, if she has a teleport spell, she might be able to do.
Not wrong one, sorry.
Let's have a look. She does have Dimension Door, so she could
Yeah.
Dimension Door into one of the cells to unlock it.
I accidentally clicked Fog Cloud and just want to delete that off the tracker thing.
Sorry?
I accidentally clicked when I was looking for the information for it.
So you didn't mean to use Fog Cloud?
No. I was clicking information bar.
Right, yeah. So Fog Cloud is off there. So which cell do you want to Dimension Door into? The cell 7, 8, 9, and 10. Which number?
10.
10 it is. Okay, and you want to unlock it from the inside?
Yeah.
Okay, give me... So you've used your spell, click off your spell, and I'll let you do the sleight of hand check.
2 seconds, it's just being slow. Sleight of hand, dexterity, there we go.
So it's under your skills.
I had it, just didn't go in the box. 16.
For a 31, easily. So who does Arena see in there?
I don't know because it's not loading. Give me 2 seconds.
Oh, you've already done it. Don't worry. So you didn't need to do perception because you should already be able to see her. You see Bayer, who is her sister Anya's handmaiden.
Yay!
Yay! That's why I made you pick what number. So yes, please mark off your spell that you
Ready?
used.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I did that straight away.
So you've
I'm
already...
off.
So
Yeah, because it was level 4.
Yeah. So you just...
I'm off.
So you've done your level 4 spell. So there you go. Right, that is her turn.
Thank you.
Next. Don't know why you're showing there. Right, next. He is going to do a perception check to see if he noticed anything. He has a +1 to this, so he would need a very high roll. He does not succeed. He did not hear anything go past. Hazardos will do the same. Nope. Farida! It's you!
Yay.
Okay.
Right, okay. So who's close by to Farida?
So, it depends what you want to do. Now, those two who are in the moonbeam may die at the beginning of the turns from the moonbeam. So you're quite safe there. There's one near Jokeran, there's one near Dino Jimmy, who's doing the weirdest Saturday night dance, you know, from Saturday Night Fever. He's doing the weirdest version of that as a big T-Rex and trying to sing. It's very weird. You've got Poa on the other side of Dino Jimmy. You've got Aspen as well, who's just come in and started punching. So, yeah.
I would also point out, over the telepathic bond, you did hear from Tharion that about 40, 50 feet from that room is level 3, and that's where Vitorin and his cronies are. So if you want to move up a big boy, that's an option as well.
So if you want to move, if you want to grab Kogo and Dimension Door into there so he can start laying waste, and you do have Dimension Door,
yeah.
You can go ahead and do that, but that will be your last fourth level spell. So it's up to you. Do you want to grab a big boy and let him at it?
It's very tempting. Or do I just get rid of these ones first? I don't know.
It's up to you. You know where Vitorin is. And you know how Farida feels about Vitorin after everything that she's learned through her dreams, the conversations she's had with Elandra about how awful that person is. You also know from Thorena what he did to Thorena as well, and what his mum did to Thorena. It depends what is finding out that Vitorin's not that far away. How is Farida feeling?
I think she's not going to be able to help herself because she's too much into that adventure. So I think she'd be wanting to go there.
Okay, so who are you going to take with you?
Kogo, of course.
Okay, so right. All right, so you both want to go to that room? Okay.
Yep.
Click off your spell. Let's get you two in there. So first of all, Farida. My sweet Farida, you couldn't help yourself, could you?
You're going down.
Oh, really? Even while I'm holding this? And you see him hold your precious sword.
Oh. Give it back to me.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I'm gonna take it back from him and stab him with it.
That is what you won't be able to do that quite yet. Do you have a bonus action that you can use? No, you don't. You've got cantrips require an action. Yeah, you won't be able to do anything quite yet, but you've got Kogo within range. Kogo's eyes still aflame, look at all these, and crack his knuckles ready. And he goes, "Thanks, Farida."
You got no chance now.
So that's Farida's turn. That person will move. Hearing all the comeuppance, will hearing all the commotion, will get ready to leave his cell once someone lets him out. Trev! It's a rogue.
Okay.
It's Jarazobi who can do sneak attack damage.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, or is it only 25? It's 30. Righty. 30 to there. And she may as well. Guy stunned. She is going to attack. What's the. 1 second. Can't remember off the top of my head. 30 feet. 30. Right. She is going to attack the guard that is stunned. Number 18 with her hand crossbow.
Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That should have been at normal. That should be disadvantage and advantage. I will have to do that one again because it is out of range. Yay! Right,
Still
here we go.
hit.
And
Dead.
oh, right in the heart. Right.
He falls down dead.
Bonus action. She's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20 and get into this room.
Where the prisoner's already left.
Yeah, but she is closer. And on half a square.
Indeed.
There we go. That will be Zara.
Paradita, your next one. So go on, Trev.
Right. She has Dimension Door.
So, but she doesn't have the same telepathic bond. However,
No, she doesn't.
it depends who, if anyone's told her where to go. Unless she just wants to get closer.
Well, would she?
She is very inquisitive, and if she thinks she can get past them to help people, she would. She's a very kind, bubbly person, but she really wants to help people. So who would she take with her is the question.
Well, I'm going to leave that decision with you, actually, because she's not my character. I'm just controlling her. So who would you take?
She would take a big punchy person.
A big punchy person. Right. Who's
So
a big punchy person?
You've got a choice of Darnum, Rev. You've seen that Lord Jordie probably would be able to if he had any equipment on him, which he doesn't. Can't see Taggo. Or if she was trying to help people, she may try and help Eldracus because he's wanting to get to his family, same as she's wanting to get to her brother.
But she doesn't know exactly where that is or where they are. So
She doesn't.
Right then. So based on what she knows, she will move forward. 10, 15, 20, 25 to there, and she will. Oh no, I don't think you gave her it, did you? There we go. Come on, there we go. She is going to cast Cure Wounds at third level, and she's going to heal Lady Freyaron Soloco or Solocho is what she's going to do. So that is 1, 2, 3. Right there.
So, Lady Farinoll,
That's not
she
right.
is a paladin. So,
Right.
she wouldn't be a bad choice for using Dimension Door next time.
Yeah, but she hasn't got any equipment. She also was
She
imprisoned.
doesn't.
Right.
As I said, she wouldn't be a bad choice. Or if she can get to Darnham or Rev, she could potentially take them.
Right. Okay. But again, she doesn't know that yet.
Nope. Right. Is that her?
Yes.
Okay. So we move to Jimmy Rex.
Okay, so the Jimmy Rex. The Jimmy Saurus Rex. Well, Jimmy's out of the loop, isn't he, of the telepathic stuff? So, I think he's just going to get chowing down, but continue moving if he can. I do have to make these these attacks with disadvantage because he is poisoned, although he is polymorphed. So, disadvantage. T-Rex attack is going to try and bite down on Unseelie Guard 15. So that's a hit for big numbers. The T-Rex will move forward to I can't move the T-Rex, but it's going to move. It's already got reach of 10. We'll go for Unseelie Guard 34 with the tail. So disadvantage, tail sweep. Misses, unfortunately. But I think at this point, the question is, can the T-Rex pick up someone on its path as it moves?
I know how I would rule that.
Look, all I'm saying is that you ask, or you never get T-Rex cavalry, and that's life, baby.
Okay. I'm going to allow this because it's funny.
Awesome. Then the T-Rex, from the position it's in, would move its 50 feet and in its little stubby arms take Duke around with it.
So you're moving...
It'll have to do a squeeze through the door, so it'll be difficult terrain for one square. So it'll be 40 feet for the T-Rex to move, getting towards level 3.
Okay. So moving there. Pop him there as if he's on his shoulder.
Yep.
Okay.
I think he can just say get to the end of the room.
Can you with your movement?
I believe so. From where he was, 40 feet. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Because he was there, so it's 5.
I'll just
10,
measure.
8.
I can't.
Give it a sec.
Yeah, it just stopped after doing 5 feet, but I'll try now. Because he was here. Move to there.
Do you want me to move him back so you can measure?
No, because it wasn't a perfect square, so yeah, that's about right.
Okay.
So yeah, there we go. That's Jimmy's turn. He's got still attempting to sing, but he's got an Unseelie Guard in his mouth now.
Did he drop the guard?
It's in his mouth. I don't know that he has the method to drop him if he gets wedged on a tooth. I don't think T-Rex has had that ability.
Give me an insight check from Jimmy.
Ah, well, here's the thing about polymorph. It does actually change your mental stats. Thankfully, a T-Rex is wiser than Jimmy Star. Does he keep the proficiency if you, on your say so? I guess.
On this occasion, considering who it's dealing with, yes, and I'll say that Aran will give him advantage.
Aran will give him advantage. Okay, fair enough. Then
Actually, with who it is, it's advantage. 19. He sees Alandra weeping.
isn't she invisible?
Oh no, sorry. He sees. Sorry, she is. He sees drops on the ground. You can tell they're probably tears, and he can hear who's crying, and he believes it's Alandra. And then he sees in the corner Stem.
I think he stops singing. Just slowly lowers his head, and then the unseelie body just tumbles off between the gaps in the teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Jimmy. Killed one guard.
Darnum, it's you. Now, if you go into the black tentacles, you risk getting harmed, but you'd be able to attack. Unless Saloche drops it. What?
Because I can do.
So,
Because I can go like 30 moves. Stay.
shall we ask Trev, are you going to drop the tentacles or leave them up?
If she's asked, then yeah, she would, but you would have to shout it out.
Okay. There you go, Jordie. Go ahead and make your decision.
Okay. Stop and shout out. Slochi, you want to put down these barriers so we can try and fight these guys?
Done.
Please. Thank you.
Now, does dropping concentration, does she have to do anything with it, or would it be her bonus action?
It's nothing. It's a free
Nothing.
action. It doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
You are stopping doing something, so it doesn't take any time or anything.
Right. Darnum, run up and waste these fools who cannot hit for Toby.
I'm gonna move one forward while this guy's heavily injured. Take him down.
Okay. Go ahead.
And my computer's taking too slow.
So with him being a fighter level 12,
Yeah, I was just gonna use.
that's just 2 hits, isn't it, gents, or is it 3?
I think it was 2 earlier.
Yeah, it was 2.
What's the class level apportionation? Sorry.
Fighter 12.
Fighter 12 is 3.
There you go, 3.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna move on forward. Action. I'm going to pretty close. We'll Sotar on him. 11. And then hit him with the damage of 3. Is he not dead?
He's dead, so that's another one bites the dust.
Cool.
He has enough movement, doesn't he, to get to the next one, because that's 15.
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead, go to the next one.
1, 2, 3. Change through there, seconds. A bit further away on this one. Just so get a chance to sort of load again.
Do you need me to move him?
Yeah, you just stuck between 2 tiles.
There you go.
Thank you. Just take a while to catch up to my board. It's trying to load all the cells again. There we go. Right, and we'll go Scimitar again.
Ooh, crits. Drop your damage.
1. Like, I hit him very lightly.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
He just, like, literally, with his hand, he just takes the guy. Actually, it's a scimitar he's got, isn't it?
Yeah,
So he literally decapitates this guy and the head rolls on the floor.
Yeah. And
There
then
you
my
go.
third attack will go to the next one. 2 on that one. Further away. Doesn't miss.
Has it? It hasn't stopped. That hasn't. There we go. It's a hit. Go ahead and do your damage.
3.
Dying. That's another one. So he's just like decapitating these people left, right, and centre. Whereas Azalea watching on, getting a little bit flustered after the books she's read.
Yeah. Love some bloodlust. Right. Well, yeah,
She's gonna do. She can see these people who have teleported in front of her. She is going to do something about it now. She is going to do a very classic Eldritch Blast on the big guy. So she's going to do 1. And that is a hit, I believe. Let's say it's a hit. I assume a 26 is a hit. Dropped it on Kogo, but it's gone weird. What is his armor class? It is a hit, so I'll drop the damage on him. So that is 9, and then she's going to also hit the other one who's bursting. And it's a hit. So, sorry, Farida. You get hit.
Oh, man.
And you succeeded in your concentration spell. And that... So you see this... So it's the purple-haired tiefling that you see, the female one. You see her, she just smiles at you and says, "It's very rude to enter a room and not introduce yourselves," and she just lets rip these 2 Eldritch Blasts at you both.
Oh, how
And
rude.
that is... Well, yes, she believes you 2 are being rude. I am Animala. Arimala. Nice to meet you both. So, I assume, Victorian, that that's the girl that you're simping for? Or one of them? Victorian looks very bemused by this. He is... From the kerfuffle, he will make his way. 5, 10, 15. To look. He's going to move to there. And next. Yep. Move to there. Next. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We'll move to there. You've opened the door for Bear, who is a rogue. Now, rogues get sneak attack, right? If they're next to someone.
If the target they're attacking has an enemy next to them, or if they had advantage on the attack roll for some reason.
If the person that they're attacking has an ally next to them.
The person that she's attacking does have an ally next to them, so she can get sneak attack.
Yes.
Awesome. I did not mean to put that on there twice. So she's going to get sneak attack. Actually, no, she can't because she doesn't have any weapons. Damn. She can't do any of that. But she can. What can she do? What does Gust of Wind do?
It pushes people back.
That wouldn't really do much for what she needs.
With Farina being next to her, could she give her a sword or anything?
Potentially, but Arena might need them. Let's have a look. What does Arena have on the...
She has a crossbow and a sword.
Arena might need those. I'm gonna say... What does that do? Starting at 12 that you're able to hear. Okay, any hidden or invisible creatures within 10 feet of you. She doesn't need to use that at the minute. I am gonna say she is gonna spend her turn to give Arena advantage on what Arena's going to do next. So if you're gonna use your crossbow or anything, you will do it as Arena with advantage.
Cool.
So that's what she's gonna do.
Is that +2 or +5 from that?
It's advantage. So
Oh, so
the
it's
ADD. Yeah.
Cool. Right.
That is Locke's turn. Would Tharion or Farida have told Locke before? Well, actually, no. They wouldn't. Would actually no. Farida was in that room, so no one's told Locke about where that guy is, unless anyone shouted it out to the others. So Tharion and Farida.
Tharion couldn't shout it out because he was sneaking at the time, being invisible. So his warning was purely telepathic.
Okay, so Farida, did you shout it out or did you just teleport instinctively?
No, I don't think I would have because
You
I maybe wouldn't want him getting in danger. So
okay, so you didn't shout and tell people. Okay then. So what is Locke going to do now? He doesn't know where Farida's teleported to. So
I can't see his character thing.
You should be able to see his character. Click on the eye at the side and you should be able to.
I think I've got him. Just going really slow. There we go.
So let's work this out. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right. I'm going to move him to where I think you'd want him to go. You tell me if that's okay. Do you want him there to start punching?
I can't see it.
Give it a
It's gone
second
weird.
to catch up. When it's caught up, let me know. So you're between two guards, because I think he'd start punching. And that would be all of his movement.
Okay, I'm gonna take your word for it because I can't see him.
Okay. Odd. Should be able to. So, what is Luck going to do? Double click on Luck's token at the top.
The what?
Vicky, try double clicking on. Yeah. Can you see him now?
I have it. I've just double clicked it, but I think it's just going slow.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to do its thing.
Can you see anything yet?
No, it's just frozen in a weird way.
Give me a second, I'll just double
Yeah.
check. Yeah, you should be able to.
Well, if you can take the turn for me if you'd like, if you
Okay.
can see him.
Alright, so he will. Use his Taggo. Let's go after you first. It's a hit. It's one down. And if he's fighter 6, monk 6, is it 2 attacks or just the one?
2 attacks, 1 martial arts. As a bonus.
Okay. Never mind, doesn't have any more movement, so that is him. He's killed 2 on his turn as Luck.
Go Luck.
That's
I always knew you could do it.
That is Luck's turn. Over to Alto. Alto's seen all this happening. I believe you said that she slipped the ring on of invisibility, Jim?
She's been invisible for a while.
It's just I noticed that the effect wasn't on her, that's all.
Yeah, it's not. There isn't an effect to add on to her because it's purely from the ring. It's not a effect that she has from any class levels or anything like that. She'll move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She can see all of that. Bonus action, move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's have a look. Let's just do some quick measurements. 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's have a think. So it was a bonus action to get the dash up to there.
So she's still got her action left.
She still has an action. And this is the ring of invisibility, isn't it? So it counts as a greater invisibility that just doesn't require concentration.
It's
not a greater invisibility, it's just ordinarily invisible.
Yeah, so as soon as she attacks, she'll be seen.
Yeah, okay. And it's actually just a bonus action to become visible again. Okay, so you could invisible yourself at any point. Okay, no, I still think this might be...
So you're gonna let me guess?
No. Hear me out with this.
Okay.
The fact that they don't know that there's anyone invisible here, would you say that they'd be surprised by such an act?
She's a rogue. She will get sneak attack.
I'm not on about sneak attack. I'm on about the assassinate feature she has. Any hit you score against a creature that is surprised is a critical hit.
they would be surprised because they can't hit her, I will let you have the use assassinate.
Okay. Well then, let's.
Can I guess who she's going after?
Who would you like to guess, my darling?
I think she's going after Victorin or Beverly.
I think it's Victoria. Beverly's a bit far out of the hand crossbow range, unfortunately. Okay. So it has to be. It was going to be Victorian or that, Zorvius. And she doesn't know who that is, so advantage.
20, and... 25, 30. Actually, it would be at disadvantage, isn't it? Because it's 120.
Let's have a look.
Because hand crossbow is
30, 120, yeah. So
it's disadvantage. So technically, she could still get Beverly if she wanted to.
Well, because it's a disadvantage, that means there could be no sneak attack, so there's no benefit to attacking this turn.
Unless you wanted to use assassinate anyway.
She can't assassinate from here. This is what I'm saying, because of the distance.
So
she can. The specifics on assassinate is that just a hit turns into a critical hit. So yeah, but still attack.
Is it
but
worth doing two? It's not worth getting a 2d6 damage when you could be getting, let's see,
a lot more.
Way to turn and getting like 14d6.
Yeah.
So I think her bonus is simply going to be to move up and flush against that wall there, ready for next turn.
Okay.
That has to be Alto's turn. Good, I really wanted to just drop a fool.
Who are you hoping to drop?
Just anyone. There's a lot of DMs who are very stingy with what they count as surprised, sometimes.
It's his turn. Next. How far is she? 5, 10, 15, 20. 25. You can get to there. Yeah, she can do that. So bonus action, Ridge. So that means she gets still 2 hits if she throws a hand axe. Is that right? Because she won't be able to hit because she won't be in range of that one.
Yes, but if she throws it, she would have to pick it up again.
I'm aware. Missed on her first one. Next one. Ooh. Ooh, I like a man who can take a hit. Hey, Rainbow Girl. You're next, and she gives you a wink. It is.
I'm just gonna put a random face at her and be like, whatever.
Victorian, if she's not up for you, maybe you're not her type. And she gives you another wink, and now it's Duke Aran's turn on the back of a T-Rex.
All right, let's have a quick look through some stuff. Cool. So Duke Aran will jump off. He is got enough barb levels so that he's barb 6. So he's got 40 feet of movement, which will mean he'll jump off. Come on, move you. 5. Nope. Come on. Yep. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. and then dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And then he would go into a bonus action of a rage.
This female stocky barbarian tiefling goes, "Hello, handsome. These people that you don't like, they're a lot hotter than you." And Vitorin's not amused.
So I've ticked off a use of rage. I've enabled the rage. Yes, I think that is everything for the Duke this turn.
Okay. Five, 10, 15. It's your turn. It's your turn. It's that one. Right. Before he starts, he's gonna slump against the barrels here, hold his head, and he is not going to take an action or a bonus action because he's not feeling okay for some reason. Vitorin snaps back saying, "What the fuck do you think you're doing?" And he's just going to ignore Vitorin and just hold his head because he's not feeling okay. He's going to move to there. Five, 10. You're going to move to there. He does not have a weapon. And this is a normal barred cell with a barred jaw. She is going to attempt to make an improvised weapon from the door using a strength check. I'm going to say that she needs to get a 15 or higher. Ooh. Okay. She can now use metal rods that she's pulled off this cell door as a dagger to attack things with. So that is... I think he's 5, 15, 20, 25. So I'll say that was her action. So that is her. Why are you not coming up again? Sorry, bear with me. Ten, 15, 20. You will move to there, and that is his turn. She can now get out, but she can't do anything. What can she do? Right, and how many feet do you have to be for that? 60. Yeah, she can hit that. Right. She is going to do Area of Frost. Hits. For 1 damage. And that is her turn. 10, 15, 20. So there. Now it is Vitorin's turn.
Oh no.
Oh yes. What could he possibly have up his sleeve? 5, 10, 15, 20. I think he only gets 1 hit with this. But he's going to take out a very familiar sword to you that he is attuned to, and he's going to hit you with it.
Oh no.
Oh yes. I need you to do me a favour.
Expired.
Yes, that was when you have to maintain concentration on a spell. The game does calculate whenever you take damage what the check would be to keep concentrating on that spell. Unfortunately, the amount you were hit for meant the save that you took was just not enough in order to keep dancing lights up.
Right. Okay, that makes sense. I wondered what it was for.
So he can't use the magical effects on this that is on this sword. Give me an insight check, Farida, to know why.
1 minute. I'm just everything's going slow.
I'll say that you've got advantage, so click ADV before rolling because you made this sword.
Can't actually get onto Farida's. Oh, there it is. It's taking its time to do everything. An insight check, yeah?
Mm-hmm. 16. You think he can't do this
I'll be right
because
back.
that's okay. He can't use this because he's not a good person. If he was a good person, he'd be able to use your sword. But he is not lawful good. He is, in fact, chaotic evil and cannot use your sword for that reason. However, he...
Oh, I think that maybe other people could.
If they were lawful good, yes. He is going to use, however, because he's a sorcerer, he is going to use his sorcery point. Can a sorcery point be used for if he has the meta magic for it, Jim? Can he use it for a level 2 spell?
Well, what meta magic changes a spell. It doesn't do anything other than that. What are you thinking of?
So if he's gonna, because it's what's the one that uses it as a bonus action? Because he does have it. It's
Quicken
just
spell.
Quicken spell, yeah. He's gonna use a quicken spell.
Yep. So quicken spell is 2 sorcery points, and then all it does is change the spell from an action to a bonus. There is no limitation on what that spell may or must be.
Okay. He will do that, and he goes invisible. So I'm very sorry, guys. You can't see him anymore until he attacks again.
Ooh, that wasn't good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is Vitorin. Who now none of you can see to hit him. Because he's a sneaky boy. Feeling inspired from what he just saw Tharion do, he's going to do the same. So he needs to get a 15 or higher to break a bar off to use as a weapon. Don't know why he rolls at advantage. Okay, I'm just going to try doing that again. Actually, no, I won't. He failed. So he's not going to get to do that. However, so I'll say that was his object interaction. Jim, actually, what is the rule on using bare fists?
Strength mod to attack and strength mod to damage. Nothing other than that.
15, 20, 25, 30. He will hold his action to use bare fists if anyone comes near him.
I'm back.
You're back. There we go. Lord Ash, it's you. Trev.
Yep, still muted, sorry.
He also has Longstrider on him.
Alright, okay. Are you sure I'm Lord Ash?
I thought you were Lord Ash. Oh, am I Lord
No.
Ash?
I'm
Must
going to
be
say I'm
me.
not Lord Ash.
It must be
He
me.
has
then.
the word prisoner.
I'm Lord
sorry.
Cedar.
I was thinking you were Lord Ash. I do apologise. It is Cedar that you are. Right. What can he do? Okay. So if he's got a cantrip, he can use a cantrip, or he can use one of those. He can't really do much apart from get prisoners out. So he is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. He'll got it there as his. And that'll be his turn. So he's going to prioritise getting people out. What can you do? He is going to try and rip a bar off as well. Let's see if he's successful. Nope. He is not. He will, if he, let's see. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. So is it a strength check that you roll if you're hitting them with bare hands? As a barb fighter?
Effectively, yes. If
Okay.
you don't have proficiencies in
Everyone is
fists.
proficient in unarmed combat. So it would be your strength plus your proficiency bonus
So strength plus
to hit.
plus 4 to hit. Okay.
But the damage
Mm-hmm.
is your strength modifier plus 1. That's it.
Okay.
You don't get to roll dice or anything. It's 1 plus your strength modifier.
So this means it would be 10 damage if he's
No.
a plus 4 plus 1. If
Nope.
it's a crit.
It would be 6.
Even
Because
if
you don't double the modifiers, you double the damage. You would double the damage dice, but in this case, it's only 1 damage, which would then double to 2. Then you would add the strength modifier,
which is
which
plus
is
4.
plus 4, which would then make it 6.
Okay.
If you have the Tavern Brawler feat, your unarmed combat then is 1d4, or if you're a monk, they're the only ways for you to get higher, or through with our magical means.
That was guard 21, so that's 6 damage. 5 wounds, so that becomes... And with him being Bab 4, Fighter 4, is it just 1 hit or does he get 2?
Sorry, say that again.
If he's Bab 4, Fighter 4, is it just 1 hit he gets?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't get multi-attack until 5th level fighter.
Okay.
Or
That's fine.
fifth level.
That is his turn. $10, $15. So you can start to hear from the other side that there's some fighting going on. Princess Azalea, it is you!
Bonjour. Nope, it's done. Save it, it's here. Okay. I mean, that's better everyone else. Like, oh no, you're all gonna hurt me. I'm gonna move 10. Okay, buddy. Move 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, what I guess that. And nothing done. There we go. The best I can do is try my
So if you use your crossbow because of how far they're away, I believe it would be disadvantage. However, the fireball, just gonna see who that fireball's 20-foot radius, so you would actually hit some people that you don't want to hit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else she could do. She could try. Actually, is that touch? No, it's 90 feet to put someone to sleep, so that when they're hit next, it may help who's hitting them, but you need to roll up to, I think it's their HP maximum. Is that right? Up to what their HP is. Their HPs are all 13. If you wanted to try and use sleep. What else can Azzy do? Oh, you can try just hitting them with your crossbow at is it light crossbow? So light crossbow, it is actually no, 80 feet. You should be able to hit them. No, it should be fine. I think you'd be able to hit them within 80 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65 is 70, 75. So yeah, it's just within range if you wanted to hit that one that's not too far from Darnham.
Oh, sorry, 1 second, I have to move stuff back.
Okay.
Darnham is here.
So if you...
So, guard 22.
Yeah, guard 22. You could absolutely hit him.
Crossbow.
Yeah.
Oh. 19.
19. Drop your...
6.
There you go. So that is her turn.
Thank you.
Why is he on there twice? Right, Farida, it's you. Vicky.
Okie dokie.
Right.
I can't see her.
Are you able to double click her at the top, or is she not at the top actually?
No, I can't see where
Yeah,
the
she's
thing
not
is.
at the top. Where she is on Combat Tracker, if you click the eye at the side.
Oh yeah, there's a way of
Yeah.
moving this so you can see the combat tracker, isn't there?
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was.
So, have you got her now on Combat Tracker?
I've got her now.
Yeah, cool. So, what does she want to do?
Well, I've no idea where she is because I can't see her. So.
All right. I assume we should move into the room. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Can you see her now?
No.
20.
All I can see is where
25.
Kogo and Farida are.
30. You should be able to click on her because you still have her active. I'm sure you still do. Yeah. You should still have her active. Oh well. There is one.
Sorry, that's just me. Ah, very interesting. Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There is a guard that is 25 away from her, where I've moved her to.
25.
So, yeah. So if there's anything she'd like to do. So she does have her hand crossbow. She's got some other stuff. Or she may choose to let's have a look. Does she have it? If she chooses to, she has Dimension Door, but she hasn't been told anything yet.
So, how far did you say there were? 40, sorry.
25.
25.
If you're thinking of Vicious Mockery. Or the hand crossbow.
Vicious Mockery is 60, so I could use that.
And are you wanting to use Vicious Mockery on him?
I haven't used it yet, so why not?
Okay.
Do you put it on them? Because I can't see where I am. I can't see her.
They have failed. That's 1d4 psychic. Contrary to what they say, black doesn't go with everything. Ugh. And look at you. Ugh. You look so sweaty. Ugh. Do you know where the bath is? No, I can tell. And that is her. So we're back to guards. They're in Moonbeam. Jim, roll the damage for Moonbeam, please.
Yep, I'm just doing it. Just bear with me a moment while I navigate, because it is pause. So it is those two targeted.
So it's number 12.
Yes. And where's Moonbeam? There it is.
You might as well do 13 because it's his turn afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm just doing them both. So
yeah.
So Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. They're both dead.
Hey! That should make things a little bit quicker.
Indeed, it shall. God, 21. Miss. That is his turn. 5. That's a hit. For 3 damage. That's a miss. That's a miss. That one hasn't heard anything. Neither is that one, that one. Right. 15, 20. He is gonna use... Yeah, he's gonna use his short sword. That is a hit. That one doesn't hear anything. Yeah, none of them hitting. Okay. Just going to use hand crossbow on and hits. And drop the Constitution saving throw. Success. Another hit. Nat 20 success. Nice. Oh, that was a short sword. I didn't mean to do the short sword. It was supposed to be a hand crossbow.
The damage is the same, so don't worry about it.
Okay. Success. spell. What is this big bad dude gonna do? Three rares. So, Scorching Rays, 3 hits. 1. Miss. 2. Miss. 3. Miss. He is... Five, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there. And that is Zorius's turn. Lord Eldracus, it is you.
It's me!
It is.
Okay. So I will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to there, and I will shout out that Vitorin has been found. Tharion has him in his sights. I know the location.
The guards. Give me insight or perception check. Azalea, you can do the same.
Insight.
The guards seem very worried at you saying that. What do you want to do?
Well, unfortunately for Eldracus here, he doesn't have anything that can move him as quickly as he would like to be moved. So he's going to have to remain on this combat. So how far is he? 70 foot.
I will say with that, it's perception used, not insight. Give me an insight check.
That was insight that I gave.
That was insight. I will let that carry over then. He thinks if he gets to Kazada that she can probably teleport him to that location if that's where he wants to go. But he'd have to get to her.
I'm lost a little bit. Who? When you say he, who?
Eldracus thinks that if he can get to Kazada, she can get him to Vitorin.
Right, okay.
Because she has Dimension Door.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can still move and cast Dimension Door. I'm as close as I can get and still be kind of effective in this combat. So I will. That's what I will do. I will just firebolt into the fray
Okay.
We'll firebolt Unseelie God 22. Hey, I've hit someone!
I believe you hit
Hey.
someone last time as well. You
It's
weren't
just
here.
an uncommon thing. It's just kind of weird. It's nice. I'm not going to get used to it, but we'll see.
There you go.
Yay!
Yay! I mean, these cards aren't that strong. But way to go, Eldracus.
Right. So that's
That's his.
Eldracus.
Okay. Then it is Prince Rev. Five, 20, 25, 30. He can get diagonal to one of the guards. Jordie.
She's muted.
Jordie, you are muted. Okay. She's had to go away from keyboard, so I will take Rev's score for her. So as long as they're diagonal and it's still 5 feet, they can still hit. Isn't that right?
Correct.
Cool. He is Barb 12, so that means he gets 2 hits. Did he already have his range on? Yes, he did. Good. That's a hit. Heavy, and then second attack. That's another hit. And dead. Very jealous of his brother just going around decapitating people. He uses a dagger and just goes cut, cut, cut. So Duke's score.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. I did Rev's turn for you.
Perfect, thank you.
That's okay. I'm going to see what Squall can do. Squall can't do really anything. Hmm. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How is his sleight of hand? Pretty bad. He is going to, instead of you wait for someone to use a lock, he's going to try and rip the door of one of these cells off to let someone out. I'm going to say on a 24 he does it, so that door is now off. And Gulthuk is able to leave. I'll put him there, so that's clear. Right. That is the end of that initiative. Now, I want to get up to somewhere interesting. So I am going to play to Lady Khazada's. Now, is Khazada going to teleport Eldracus? Is that what the plan is?
Don't see why not.
Cool. What can Taggo do?
You can save that like as a cliffhanger, so if you want, you
That's what I
can leave it
was gonna do.
as a cliffhanger until next time, and then it's Taggo's go, and then Khazada, and then you'll have your reveal right at the beginning of the next thing.
No,
Unless you wanna-
Taggo's gonna still have his go. 'Cause
Right,
he can
okay.
do 2 hits. So he is going to. Dead. What a pity. Never mind. That second one, but that is going to be Taggo's go. Now, I do agree with the cliffhanger because this is where we're. Because I know Jordie needs to make sure that she finishes on time tonight.
Please.
So what happens next is Kazada will say to Eldracus, are you sure this is what you want to do?
There's more than enough here to get the prisoners out.
Okay.
Head of the snake and all.
Then let's do this. I do not know why it's done that. Eldracus. You can't see him, but you can tell he's in this room.
You can smell him. Fitorin is a man whom has never bathed.
Kazada goes, brother. As you can see him slumped, grabbing his head. And she's very worried about her brother. And then you see these infernal beings there. You see Beverly. You see Tamar. And in the darkness, you hear the words, I knew you'd come for me, Eldracus. They're so close. I'm sure you can almost taste them. But which one are they in? After all, isn't that all you care about really here? How does Eldracus respond?
I'll find them after you're dead.
You can't even see me to hit me.
We'll see about that.
And soon I'll be dancing with your corpse at mine and Farida's wedding. Yeah. Valza, who is the tiefling barbarian in front of you, looks at him and says, dude, come on. You're not on her level. He goes, will you stop belittling me in front of our enemies? You summoned us here to help you. I don't have to like you. You are a creepy little shit. He's
Awesome.
not. He's not very amused.
Even his own people don't like him.
Well, she's not his own people. She is a tiefling. And then we will end it there with Kazada getting Eldracus and her into the fray, Vitorin invisible. You can see that horrible woman who goes, "Oh my God, Farida." Ugh.
Yeah, I'm taking her down.
Who else? There's her you want to take down. There's Vitorin you want to take down.
Mm.
I'll just blow them all up.
Yeah.
There's these tieflings who don't really seem to want to be here. They just have to. I will ask you just before we go. I am gonna need a new. I'm gonna need an investigation check from Eldracus.
Okay.
Or a history check, whichever one would be best for him.
Investigation, absolutely.
Okay. 17. You remember going through the lists of where these prisoners are located. Some of them, their names were redacted, like the surnames were redacted. You think the one up, the one above Farida, you think that cell could potentially be the one where your family's in.
Okay.
And so how is Eldracus feeling realising that he's so very close?
Hopeful. However, knowing Vitorin for as long as he has and what Vitorin is like, it wouldn't surprise him if they are not in this prison at all now, but he is still holding on to that hope.
Okay.
And you'll strangle the truth out of Vitorin if you must.
If only you could see him. However, there is Tamar, and I believe you wanted a little bit of vengeance against Tamar as well. Maybe, just a little.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
But Eldracus here has something that Vitorin hasn't seen.
Ooh. And we will leave that for next time, guys. We'll leave you here in the scene.
Getting exciting.
It is.
Dun dun.